here we go. So basically, there's this new thing I'm going to be doing. It won't be every week, but it'll be some, especially with the UFC. Not much happening right now as well. I'm going to be going over what the UFC should do with every single division, weight division. And this could be title challengers, ranking-wise, matchups, just what I think they should do with division, talking about the division itself and how stacked it is and everything like that. So today, obviously, I'm going to be starting off with the lightest men's division, 125 flyweight. And quite simply, I think that they should end the division. And here's why I think that. The past championship they had was not Dennis Bermudez, what am I talking about? Figueiredo versus, dang it, how can I not remember his name? He's been around forever. Joseph Benavidez. And Benavidez was really set up to win. He should have won the title a long time ago. He's been there, and he lost. And he lost to the guy who missed weight. So he couldn't win the title. So the title is still vacant. Technically, I think Henry Cejudo is still the champion. The division is dead. You have one guy from New Zealand who's up and coming, who's pretty decent. Most everybody at 125, though, I believe, could move up to 135, and I think should. Because eventually, I just feel like Demetrius Johnson was a dominant champion. Henry Cejudo came in, won. Demetrius Johnson left. Then there's not much left. There, and a lot of people that have been there. I don't want to say has-beens, but I just don't feel like there's that much left to offer in the UFC flyweight division. Which it's sad to say because it's been a division that's been around for a little bit. But it's just kind of like a test field. And there's other flyweight divisions in other organizations which it should go to. One championship has like a men's atomweight division. So there is other options for them to go to. The UFC is just quite simply not making money off of the UFC flyweight division. And for me, it's just, you're watching flyweight fights and you're just kind of like, it could be a good fight, but it's just, there's not that much implications. There's not that much into it. You can't get that too much invested into it because you're just like, yeah, it's the flyweight division. Now, bantamweight, totally different story, which we'll talk about this on the next time we do what should the UFC do with. But the bantamweight division it's very good. It's very stacked top to bottom. It's got a good champion, Henry Cejudo. People are challenging him. No one's been able to win so far, but there's other challengers lined up. As for flyweight, it's kind of like, hey, if Dennis, or not, why do I keep saying Dennis Bermudez? If Joseph Benavidez won that fight, everyone would have really expected him to retire. That's where he was at. With this other guy, he missed weight, so he can't even defend the belt. And this guy's big, too. He could easily move up to 135. Now, I do feel bad for some of the lighter, the fighters that do make 125 easily. The fighters that need to make 125. I do feel bad for them. But at the end of the day, what I want to see as a fan is not, there's not much to offer the flyweight division. And bantamweight division, I feel like could get even more stacked with the flyweight division ending. So, in short, I think that the UFC, what they should do with the UFC flyweight division is just end it. Now, if you do want to make one last title fight, I guess you could do, I really don't know. For me, the best option right now is just to call it quits on the UFC flyweight division and move on. Thanks for listening to the JT Media Podcast. Make sure to follow us all over the place. Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. Leave a review where you can. And make sure to listen next time.